Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're in the right place at the right time. Today is Tuesday and it is 5 p.m. And yes, that is Miss Fiona. She is back. Welcome back, Miss Fiona.
Hey, hey, how are
Yes,
you?
I'm doing fine, sweetheart. How are you doing? I know you had a very long journey to go be with family over the last week. So we hope everything went well as could be expected.
Yes, yes. It's always a blessing to be around family, so that's all I could ask for.
Okay. All right. Well,
And
welcome back.
thank you.
Yep. Yep. So you okay? You
I
ready?
miss you.
Huh?
I miss it. I miss being on your show.
Oh, well, it's our show. Okay. So
Well,
see your little
being
name.
on the show.
Yeah, look, see your name in the fine print down there. It says, Dr. Ron and Fiona. I mean, you got credit. So,
Oh, thanks.
yeah, you got credit. So it's your show too, baby. Okay.
When I like being up here with you.
There you go. There you go. And we like having you. We actually missed you, even though we had some good fill-ins, some people that filled
Mhm.
in. You actually missed a
Mhm.
young lady from Australia on last week. We had a wonderful
I
show,
know. Oh.
and she got me to confess some of my deep, darkest secrets. So I felt good for like about 10 minutes, and then I realized, did I say that on the air? You know.
Right.
So
I'm gonna
I
have to go
guess
watch
it's too
that.
late. I guess it's too late now. So I felt like,
Yep.
she
Yep.
had me on the couch and she was my therapist and she just needled me, just enough to tell.
Uh
So
huh.
I'm like, oh my goodness. I said that out loud. Oh my goodness. She got me. So you got to go watch the show and see what I confess to. Okay.
I will. I
Yeah,
will.
there you go.
Mhm.
So you're gonna be back home, on the show for a while. Don't have any other trips planned as far as you know.
I live one day at a time, and as of right now, I'm right here.
Okay, well that sounds good. That
Mhm.
sounds so good.
Absolutely.
Look, we got a great show for you all today. So get you some popcorn. We got a legend in the Chicago music industry on the show with us today, and I'm so excited to have him. So I'm going to get my introduction out of the way so we can get to our guest for today, so we can give him enough opportunity to tell on himself, because we're going to ask him the right questions and make him tell. Okay. The first thing I want to do is give a shout out to all of our healthcare heroes that are on the front line, that are out there keeping our family and friends alive and healthy. We appreciate you. Every time we go live, we want to make sure we shout you out because you all have a very difficult job. And like I have said many times before, I'm going to keep on wearing this shirt, this doctor shirt, in solidarity to all of our healthcare heroes that are on the front line, because I appreciate you and I appreciate all that you do. So, we're getting real close to getting it all clear. Once we actually get it all clear, then I'm gonna do a wardrobe change. Okay. So until then, I'm gonna keep on wearing this shirt. We ain't there yet. We still got a small percentage more to go, but I'm hanging in there and I'm believing that we're gonna get there eventually. Also, want to give a shout out to all of the pastors that are essential workers on the front line. They have been doing their job, keeping us spiritually uplifted and motivated over the last year and a half, trying to keep us encouraged so that we don't lose any ground as far as being hopeful on what to look forward to in this new day, in this new era of Corona. Because, after this Corona is over with, it's going to be a new day. And we don't know what that's going to look like yet. Hopefully, for some, it'll be better than what it was like before. So we're looking forward to the new day. Um, I also want to encourage people, if you don't have a spiritual leader, check out my mentor, my friend, Dr. Lord Michael Hunt. He has been, motivating and inspiring people all through the entire pandemic and continuously doing so. I tell you, it is a wonderful experience when you got somebody that shows up every morning with a positive word. And he does have a positive word. So I know a lot of times people say, well, who is this Lord Michael Hunt? Well, let me tell you where you can find out more information about Dr. Lloyd Michael Hunt. If you go over to ask-dr-ron.com, scroll all the way up to the top, and you will find all of my social media information. You'll see a YouTube channel. You will also be able to click on the YouTube channel and go over to YouTube, and you'll see a playlist completely devoted to Dr. Hunt. Okay. And you'll be able to look at some of his archive messages and find out some of the inspiration that he has been putting out for the last 30 years. I tell you, he has been a very positive inspiration for me and my family for over 30 years now. We've been friends and we've been working together for over 30 years. Also, while you're there, you'll see all of my social media tabs. Click on them, subscribe, like, and share so that I can keep you up to date on what's going on with the Ask Dr. Ron show. If you scroll down, you'll run into my advertisers. Those are people that help make it possible for us to be on the air to bring you all this wonderful information and all these great guests that we bring you. Um, Check out Port Again Sam, who brings in some of the best wines and spirits from all over the world. So please check him out. Also, if you're interested in establishing a website, RRJ Web will help you troubleshoot, fix, build, whatever you need when it comes to websites. Ralph Jenkins can help you at RRJ Web. We also have other vendors that are on the site. So please scroll through. You'll see some of our affiliates that we're affiliated with. Click on any picture or banner that you have or that you see, and it'll take you right to their website. Miss Fiona's got a couple of people she's going to tell us about now.
One of the vendors that we have is Kidtropolis. Kidtropolis is a child care center on 8104 South Halsted Street, where they are enrolling children 6 weeks to 6 years old and taking before and after school students. Um, the summertime is here, so this is a great time for kids to start meeting new kids from all over. So if you're looking for childcare and you're interested, you can call. The information will be on askdrron.com. And also, the second vendor is immaculateeducation.com, which provides educational services to people who are looking to further their education or just need to be guided along the way. You can find that information on immaculateed.com or even go back over to Ask Dr. Ron.
All right. Thank you for that, Miss Fiona. Shout out to my brother in broadcasting, Mr. Chris Bass, the Boom Shakalaka. He's one of my brothers in broadcasting. We share a show each and every Thursday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, along with my other brother in broadcasting, Mr. Chocolate Yoda, is tuned in. Once again, giving everybody a shout out. We work hard over here. All the broadcasters drop in to support, just like we support them. Thank you for dropping in. Check us out on Thursday, right here on Facebook Live, on YouTube. We got all kind of stuff going on, broadcasting. Each one of those gentlemen have their own shows. If you don't mind putting your information in the comments there so people can see where to find you. That is a courtesy
Mm-hmm.
that we offer up to all broadcasters that are tuning in, brothers and sisters that are out here working. So we network, we cross network, we make it available for you guys to be found very easily. So I'm so excited about the guest that we have today. Um, my brother been around for a very long time. He's a legend in the Chicago hip hop industry. and he is responsible for Legit Ballin' Records, which launched Twister and so many other hip hop legends in the Chicagoland area. And I tell you, I've had the pleasure of having him on my show a few times in the past. And I remember when he first came on my show, his daughter was like about 2 or 3 years old. And I'm scared to ask how old she is now. But she came on the show and won the hearts of everybody in the studio. And I tell you, this guy has been a friend. We've done things together legally, of course, not illegally. But, welcome back to the show. James, I'm going to say his middle name, Whiteboy Frazier. Okay. Welcome to the show, my brother. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going, Ron? How you
Man,
doing?
I hate to call that white boy part, right? You know that, right? I've been knowing James. When I first met James, he told me, yeah, they call me white boy. And I'm looking at him like, I ain't calling you white boy. His government name
That was the
is
first thing you said.
James Frazier. I'm calling you by your government name, Mr. James Frazier.
Yes, yes. Hi, Fiona.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah. And and it's been love ever since,
Yes.
and it's so funny. He has just completed part one of his documentary, which he made me look at over the weekend. Now, I might have had other stuff to do, but he told me, he said, hey, man, go over here and look at this right quick. And it was no right quick to it. It was a whole hour documentary that I had to sit through, And in the documentary, he had his lawyer making comments and talking about him. And through the doc, I mean, he was in and out, and through the whole thing, he never called him white boy. He always called him James Frazier. I said, see, I'm not the only one. So,
hey, very few, very few.
well, that's probably because they don't know your full name. I believe that, They probably think white boy is your last name, So now, for those that may not be familiar with your legacy, in the hip hop game, why don't you give them a little scenario of what you've done, because we don't want to give away too much. We want to make them go watch the documentary.
Yeah, we definitely want them to see that there. So yeah. I'm gonna say I had a friend which was Twister. I heard you mention him earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Twister, him and another guy named B Hype. They came to me with this idea about Well, I'm sorry. Let me rewind a little bit. I met Twister through B Hype,
Mm-hmm.
as Twister was called at the time, Tongue Twister. This was before he was Twister. These was years ago. Back when he was in the Guinness Book of fast rapping. He one of the first rappers that rap fast in the Guinness Book. But anyway, B Hype introduced me to him, and a few years later, I decided I wanted to get into the music business, and wind up getting a call from him and another guy about putting a label together. And that's what we did, and we had a successful label in the Midwest and everything.
You're freezing up a little bit. Say that last part again. You had a successful what now?
We ran a successful label in the Midwest.
Okay.
So hundreds of thousands of units, and I want you to see the documentary.
So that record of 100,000 units was never heard of by an independent label before, right? We got to say that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. You definitely got to say that.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
what made you an outstanding salesperson and marketing person that got everybody's attention, from that point on, right?
Hey, look. And the more you say that, the more you sound like you watched it last night.
Yeah, I watched it. I did my homework assignment, you know, but it was not a hard watch. I tell you,
Uh-huh.
I enjoyed every bit of it. Um, I don't want to give the punchline away to the documentary, but if y'all watch it to the end, you will enjoy watching this man break out into hysterical laughter. Because the interview, the young lady, was that one of your daughters, by the way?
No, no, no. She's a model that a young man Loom had just brought on set for me.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
The interviewer in the documentary, she had people crying. Boy, when they started talking about, James, they
Hey,
started breaking out into tears and stuff,
hey,
Oh,
Run.
What?
Run. And then let me bag up some. Hey, her name is Chrissy. I gotta make sure I say that there because I know she listens to this now. Chrissy did it. I gotta make sure I get that right.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, she had people when they started talking about James, they just started crying. They just like, "Ooh," and she'd be like, "Take your time, take your time.
oh,
You could cry, take your time. We ain't going nowhere. We're gonna get it all on tape. And she got it all on tape.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
had, it's just people were speaking about the affection that they have for you that goes back like the early 90s? Is that what we're talking
Yeah,
about?
it go way back.
wow.
It go way back. Don't try to get me to tell my age there. It go way back.
Well, I know you got grown kids like 45 years old, so
Oh, oh.
No way. No way.
Oh, look, James
You wouldn't
invited
be able to tell.
James invited me to this movie premiere up in Oak Park somewhere so many
Yeah.
years ago. And then kids start coming out into the audience on intermission. He's talking about, this is my daughter, Ron. This is my son, Ron. I'm looking at these kids looking up in the ceiling and stuff, and I know they got to be about 49 by now.
Wow.
No, no, bro. No, bro. Ain't that old. Ain't that old. Hey, Run, now I'm gonna tell you, they listening to you too. They listening to you too, bro.
Well, look, man, that was over 10 years ago. Okay. When that
Wow.
movie
Yeah, yeah.
hit.
10 years.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
and then since then, you have gone on to do other block diaries, and you
Uh-huh.
put out a music. He sings. He I don't know. Do he
Hey,
dances and all that good stuff. Yeah.
hey, hey, Ron, that movie just came out, Ron, like maybe a couple of months ago. Ransom Game. That was the name of it.
Okay.
They just put the film out.
Okay.
Well, I thought it was right on time now because I got so much going on and that just sparked some more other stuff jumping,
There you go.
So yeah, I like.
Yeah. Yep. That's what's up. So he has been involved in the entertainment, not just hip hop, but other levels of entertainment as well. So I know Miss Fiona sitting there got a trillion questions for you. So I'm gonna get out the way and let her ask her questions. And then I'm gonna come back in.
Hi, Mr. James. Um,
How you doing?
I can't complain. Thank you. I'm attracted to the whole hip hop aspect of your artistry. What made you get into that type of art?
Um, I like music. I already just growing up as a child, just my mom and playing music all the time and things like that. But I really liked it when I started the label thing and I had my hands on it. It almost felt tangible, like I was making something. You know what I mean? It wasn't just
Mm-hmm.
me just hearing things and stuff like that. So I kind of fell in love with it, really in love with it then. When I was doing my own thing with it. The dance.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that last part. Can you repeat that? You said when did you get involved in it?
I got involved with it. I mean, I always had the love of music,
Okay.
but I
Mm-hmm.
really got involved with it when I formed the label with the fellas I was talking about earlier, Twist and them guys. When
Oh,
we
okay.
started making our own music and everything like that, I really started liking it then. Hey, we got freedom of speech.
Mhm. Mhm. Did you have any hip hop artists that you looked up to prior to that?
um, yeah. I'm gonna say it was quite a few. NWA, KRS-One, Coogee Rap back in the day, Run DMC for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like the whole era. Queen Latifah and all them around that era back then. I ran with them all. They all was in my radio.
Mm. And so, I think it's very interesting that between like the East Coast and Midwest and West Coast. Um, what what do you like about the aspect that the Midwest brings to hip hop?
Um, I like the aspect that we bring. Like we listen to East Coast, we listen to
Mhm.
West Coast, and, and what did it blast it out there? Almost like a new sound.
Mhm.
Um, Yeah, I like the new sound we bring because I mean, like I said, once again, we always hearing everybody from the East Coast or the West Coast or something like that, and then we get in the studio and do our own thing, and from just hearing their music so much, you're gonna have some of their music in there somewhere. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Mhm. So just adding your own flavor to it.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that's what
I
I'm gonna
think
say.
and then I don't have a lot of questions today, Dr. Ron, but what is the creative process that you took away from doing the documentary? Because I am gonna go watch it. I just heard of it. But what was the
Uh,
creative process?
oh man, oh man. It's like Ron said earlier, years of just processing things, putting things together,
Mhm.
and finally just I don't know, putting it all together and just putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? Letting it flourish.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It was a lot in it. It was probably more praying than anything in it, but it was a lot in it. And I did what I did, but I was asking my steps to be done right from God. So
Hmm.
I just believed it and then did what I did and it done what it done. I mean, it's a real nice project. I
Mhm.
mean, I had heard not one thing bad about it, like not one thing. I mean, they love the project and everything, and all I can say is it's a product of the higher one. That's what I'm gonna get up to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's a great answer. Thank you,
Hmm.
Dr. Ron. Back over to you, sir.
You went easy on him. Now, see, she's a
I
fan.
did.
She's a fan
I
of hip
did because
hop. You
I'm
know.
learning. Okay, so the thing is it is a different type of it's hip hop, but I like the way the expression of it because everybody has a different story, and so you can really tell the difference in hip hop in every, I guess you would say, every corner of the United States or world. So it's
Hmm.
it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm not.
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider myself a hip hop fan. I'm a jazz R&B type person. And it's so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Over the years, I've run into young people that would come to me or that came to my awareness, and they doing hip hop, and I'm like, hold on. Before you sing a word or say a lyric or something, let me introduce you to Whiteboy James. Because I don't even know if what you got is any good or not, but I know he
Yeah.
would. you know.
Mhm.
And then I would hook him up,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and they would say, "Oh yeah, Ron, they got some good stuff, but they ain't got no money."
Let's not forget.
So that ended that interview very fastly.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is.
You know, that's crazy too, bro. Because you got a lot of folks that have a lot of money but just don't even know what to do. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
So it's unique to be able to do what I do.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. And
You really.
you have taken, the groups of people that you have worked with, and not just in the United States, but you have taken them international as well. So like to Europe and Africa with the music that you have helped bring to the public. Success is not just in one place, but it's been considered to
Mhm.
have been worldwide with your success. So
Yes.
even with that, that's outstanding. And you still have connections.
Thank
Mhm.
I know that you and I kid and joke a lot, but I mean, I take seriously the craft that you have accomplished over the season, over the years that you've been doing it. Because there's so
thank you,
many
Ron.
people that have abused people in this business, in the music
Yeah, yeah.
industry, in general. And I know that with the introduction of the hip hop industry, they have actually began to keep more of the profits in their pocket than actually the record labels, or the old traditional way of folks used to make money and then the artists don't see enough of it. and
Mhm.
Yeah.
and and you all were able
Mm-hmm.
to do some things to help innovate the industry, to be able to make people, you trailblaze the road, because it was more millionaires made in the hip hop industry that were able to keep their money more so
Mhm.
than
Mm-hmm.
any other genre, like the jazz industry, R&B. They still suing people
Yeah.
for rights and royalties now, for music that
Yeah.
have been ripped off from them. Now sampling is a big
Mm-hmm.
thing. You know, so some of the artists are getting paid royalties off of sampling some of their music. So it's a beautiful thing that the industry has evolved to this point where the business part of it, people are not totally sleep to it anymore. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
musically, what do you have coming up? I know you did a song a few years back. A video that was really nice and mellowed, and it was kind of cool. You had a little young lady blowing her heart out. So musically, what do you have coming up?
actually, Ron, since then, I started dealing with this gentleman down in Atlanta. They had this company called BOK Entertainment,
Okay.
but it's a record label. And again, with my expertise and everything, and he was like, "Hey James, hey man, why don't you come down and help me run this label? And I'm gonna cut you in a percentage." And I ran down there to do that there. So he had artists and all that already. They got a catalog with some nice music and things like that. And we finna get things really going. We actually got things really going. And from that day on, we doing a tour now. It starts June the 24th. And we're gonna be out there with Glaze Conway. I don't know, the young guy. these some more young guys with big names that's gonna be on the road with us. From Uncle Beats to I don't know. The list goes on. But this tour is coming up. It's gonna start out there in Milwaukee, and it's gonna be real big. I got this deal I just did with Canatech. This is a CPD company. They got juices. The first people that had juices, they come to me, and they gave me such a great. So you're gonna be hearing a lot about that there too, Ryan. So they're coming up. They're coming on tour with us as well. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of big things happening, Ryan.
You say
There's a lot
you,
of
you
big
said
things happening.
CBD company.
Yeah,
So you
Mhm.
still
yeah.
selling weed, man? I thought you had gave up selling weed, man.
Hey, Run. Hey, Run. Don't you stop. Don't you stop, Run. Don't you stop, Run. This is legal. This is good. This is good. And then, hey, Run. This is a man. You got the shit. I'm about to send you some information over about it. It's gonna be real big.
Hey, man. So
Hey,
you got
it's
a
definitely better
you
than
got a you
Gatorade
got
and
a
all that because it help
legal
your
you
bones
got
and
a
stuff.
legal weed company now, bro.
Yeah.
He said, "Yep." Yep.
Hey,
Hey,
man. Look,
hey,
I'm proud.
hey, look.
Look, go ahead, bro.
Hey. Yeah, I mean, why not? It's legal. Hey, it is. Hey, look. Also, it is legit balling.
Yeah, I know that's right.
It's legit balling.
I know that's right, bro. Look, that's what's up. I love it. I love it. And in Chicago, they still trying to figure out, how to put something together, where they're gonna let the black folks, do what they've been doing all along and getting locked up for, sell some weed, So it's kind of crazy. They've been keeping us out of it for so long, and as long as they have been,
Hey,
you know.
Ron.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Ron. Like I was telling you earlier, how that documentary came together.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
You breaking up, bro. Your signal's freezing up.
So being that can you hear me?
Yeah, your signal keeps freezing up for some reason. Go ahead.
Okay. Now I was just saying that this company I'm with now, a whole lot of blacks gonna be able to evolve with this company here because I'm gonna help a lot of folks out. It's gonna be real big. It's gonna be real big. I mean, it's so much. It's so what the top got. There's no other way to be.
I know that's right. Look, you're gonna have to send me a whole
Right
bunch of samples,
there.
man, and
Yeah.
then I'm gonna bring you
Yeah,
back
definitely.
on the show.
Hey, they'll be in this week, Ron. They'll be
Okay.
here Thursday.
All right. Once you get me a whole bunch of samples, and I've taste tested quite a few of them, then
Right.
I'll bring you back, and then we can talk about how good they are.
Okay, that's what it
Yeah,
is.
I'll be the guinea pig. I'll sample them
Yeah, and I'm
out.
gonna send you some juice out there too, Fiona.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank
Yeah,
you. I'll be waiting.
yeah,
I know that's right. Look,
yeah.
hey
I'll
man,
be
that's what's
waiting.
up. So musically,
Mhm.
the record label that you're working with, are they more on the R&B or the hip hop side, or what are their genre?
Actually, both, Ron. It's just like the legit balling was, and it's just like the legit balling still is. See, I still got legit balling too, Ron. It's just someone else gonna be taking care of that company there.
Okay.
I'm going down to the. Oh yeah, we just gonna have music, music, music.
Okay.
Hey, and we're gonna get into a little country too.
And a little country too. Oh my goodness. I hear
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Now
we're gonna
that
get into a little country. We got a lot of black country singers out here now.
Okay. All right. So big question right now. I heard you say that the tour is coming out in what, July?
June
June. Okay. Do you think it's too
24th.
soon to get back out there trying to entertain people when the pandemic is still kind of killing people? Look at he looking over his shoulder. Ain't nobody
question.
back
Oh,
there.
oh man, no, because I was no, because look, run. I'm talking about every day that go past, right? Every day that go past, I pray for another number to come down or something like that. This numbers just keep dropping. Numbers just keep dropping. Numbers, because they winding down now. They starting to open up things more and more and
Uh-huh.
more. You know what I mean? I know things will be okay. I definitely know they'll be okay sometime in July. They're gonna let us have everything.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
I have
Yeah.
a. Can I piggyback off of your question, Dr.
Go
Ron?
ahead, baby.
Um, so I was listening to the radio today, I don't know what station it was, and they were talking about how the fans, since they've been let back into the stadiums, they've been throwing items at at Kyrie Irving and Russell Westbrook. They've been throwing items, and so they broke down the question on ESPN about how people staying at home had a lot to do with the mental illness. They asked the question about, are you ready to receive all of the backlash about people staying home? And I ask you that question. Are you going to be ready for the backlash of people having to be groomed back into society again?
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I mean, everything is about the mental, though. You know what I'm saying? Like you just said, it's all about the mental. You got to be able to, everybody got something they can do in life that can kind of keep them at chill and at peace or whatever it may be. You just got to practice doing more of that. When I,
Yeah.
Mhm.
So y'all ready?
it's gonna come.
Y'all ready to fight? That's what you're saying. Because I know y'all carry football teams on the bus when you go on tour, so you're gonna be protecting your artists to the max. I used to travel with hip hop artists. When I had nothing else better to do with my time, and I used to see how them guys used to carry. I say football team gorillas. These guys 7 feet tall
Right.
with muscles in their neck that, and stuff can
Mhm.
bounce off of and they don't even feel it. So y'all
Right.
ready to protect and deal with any fan harassment that comes in a negative way. That's basically what you're saying there.
Yeah, I mean, me myself, once you watch the documentary and see who I am, you'll understand why I need to be protected like the president too. So I'm gonna have protection like the president, but at the same time, I'm an outgoing person. You know what I'm saying? Like folks know me. I ain't had no problems with no. You know what I'm saying? If problems ever occurred, it was always from me helping somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But me
Yeah,
myself, it's all good. I always have been good. I can go into
yeah,
the crowd and talk about it. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
And see, you said that, and one of the things that stood out in my mind when I watched the documentary. He said that some of his artists was having trouble, Fiona, and he would go
Mhm.
knock on the person he was having trouble with door and squash the problem. And I was saying to myself, and some of his people that were being interviewed were saying, yeah, you need to be afraid of James. I said, I ain't afraid
Mhm.
of him.
Right. Just get
That
to the
is
root of the
not
problem.
that is not one of the things that I ever experienced dealing with him the whole time I've been around him. I ain't
Right.
never that would have never been the first thing that came to my mind, fear. But they used the word
Right.
fear, Fiona. You hear me? And I was like,
Mhm.
what? Fear?
Wow.
I started to rewind that part. Are they talking about
You.
James? Like in the movie, are they talking about Shaft?
Yeah, right. That's true. That's true.
But he did
Mhm.
admit that when he was a young man, he used to have anger issues. Okay, he did say that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
But
yeah, yeah. It wasn't even anger issues.
uh-huh. What you
Yeah,
call
yeah,
it?
yeah,
What
yeah.
you call it?
Once again, I always call it helping somebody else, helping
Uh-huh.
a friend.
I got you. Yeah, I
Yeah,
got you.
I always help the friends.
I got you.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. So when a person got in
Mhm.
trouble, I think they did throw the name Robin Hood out a couple of times.
I love to laugh.
hey,
Oh man, I was
hey,
like,
run,
what?
hey, run,
What?
hey, run. Once again, I thought I was at one point.
All right, and the West Side
I
was
was like, get
shirt and
rich, get the rich, bring it to the boat.
and the West Side was Sherwood Forest, right?
Yes, sir. Now run. The city run.
I got you. I got you.
The city.
I know that's right, bro. I know that's right. But it was so many people that had such positive things to say about you, man. That was a beautiful thing. My takeaway was family and friends that really had a lot of positive stories. I'm telling you, this little girl had them crying, boy. She says, "Well, what's your story about James Frazier, well, Whiteboy?" And then he started crying. I was like, golly, what did he do? What did he do for you? He got you crying,
hey,
boy.
hey, run. Hey, run.
Uh-huh.
Hey, run. That's my brother. He just little sensitive. He always been like that. He all right, run.
Oh man, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was,
Yeah.
it
Hey,
just
run. We used to tell him, "Shut up, man, shut up." You know what
He gonna get you.
Look, it was, you can see the love. You really could see the love when they were talking about him,
I'm
genuine love. And, sometimes, you figure all these old grizzly bears from the west side of Chicago, they ain't got no tender in them. You throw them raw meat,
Mm.
and you let them go, But this dudes were
Mhm.
like the looking rough hip hop dudes, like,
Yeah.
like, and then they was like, "Oh, James, oh, James." I'm like,
He
oh
meant
man,
something.
that's what's up. To see a tender side of people like that, that's a beautiful thing. So
Mhm.
I enjoyed watching their sincerity when they got a chance to express themselves about you. That was sincere love right there. So that was a beautiful thing. Yeah. So you said you got a part 2 to this documentary coming up? You,
Part 2, 3, and 4.
3 and 4.
I was
Mm.
trying to see if I was trying to I was trying to see if I was gonna bring it out every quarter.
Oh, okay. All right. So you still got a lot of footage left that you're gonna
Yeah,
tie together.
yeah, I got a lot of footage, a lot of stuff to talk about. In these here, you can hear stories straight from himself. I only just touched on different aspects of my life. So in these different ones, I'm gonna just go into one zone. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the street side, whether it's what I'm saying, the music side of it, straight in that there because, you know, well, you watched it already, Ron. This is gonna be more heavier
Okay.
on the rest of them. I'm just gonna be in one lane.
Okay. All right. So now we know the documentary is there. Do you have other sitcoms that you're going to be producing? Because I know you did Block Club Diary. Were you the producer on that as well?
Uh, yeah, Block Diaries.
Block Diaries.
Me and my
Okay.
friend Mark Alonzo.
Man, you breaking up. You freezing up on me. Okay. Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
yeah,
You still there?
yeah, you see me?
Yeah. Yeah. You keep freezing up.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Say that again.
Okay. Now, no, I was saying Block Diary with my friend Mark Alonzo. We still shooting it, but we got enough of it right now. We actually got these people in Houston that's looking to do a deal for us.
Okay.
All right, love you, babe.
Yeah. Okay. So that's like a internet sitcom, right?
And then that sitcom, and you go check that out. They used to call it the Chicago Wire. I don't know if some of your viewers familiar
Mm.
with the Wire,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a they call it the Chicago Wire,
Mm-hmm.
and the
Yeah, he down there.
things
He down.
from
He must
do
be.
or dies to crucial conflicts.
You must be on the west side, man. Your internet is bootleg, man.
You funny.
Oh man, what happened? I froze up.
You keep
Oh man,
freezing
I
up,
froze
man.
up.
Yeah, you keep freezing up, man. Y'all got to pay
Oh
y'all
man.
cable bill over there, man. Stop bootlegging,
Oh
man.
man.
On the west
Hey man,
side.
I don't even know.
Look, on the west
Oh,
side,
that's that's crazy.
they got one person on the block that pay the bill, and everybody else get a feed from them.
Oh,
Hey, 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 y'all hear him? Y'all hear him? Now you know the west side on this line. Now y'all hear him out
I hear, yeah,
there.
I ain't scared. Look, I ain't lying.
he said
Nah,
no.
look, y'all know how y'all used to do. Look, one person in the building get on TV and everybody watching on TV.
You funny. You ain't gotta be for the west side for that.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. I'm sorry. I got to,
Is it still freezing?
yeah, I got to pick on you. Every now and then I got to let folks know I ain't scared of you. You know, yeah. So you're freezing up every now and then, but you were saying about the Chicago Wire. That's what you call it. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, the Chicago Wire, and like I said, we used a lot of artists in Chicago. We used Chicago, period. You know what I'm saying? Just to help out with anybody that was doing anything with the industry here. Whether you was a club owner and trying to promote parties, we'll arrange something to where we can make a scene at your club and do whatever, just to promote your club at the same time as we film and our film and all that kind of stuff. So we all throughout Chicago, we like everywhere. We everywhere in Chicago.
Yeah.
It's Chicago's on.
Yeah, you're right. I remember a few years back,
We got like
used to do parties downtown. I remember
yeah.
coming to a few of them. He drugged me out, y'all, to a party.
I was doing good with those parties too.
Yeah. You used to have them
I
girls
had to
walking around with champagne bottles, pouring champagne everywhere. I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a couple clubs
Gotta do a
downtown.
big Ron.
Yeah.
And you too, Fiona. Now you invited, I'm saying it right now. I'm doing a big birthday party on
Look at him. He froze up right at the point where, so
the 21st.
so say it again. No, birthday party. We got that part, then it froze up. Birthday party when?
October the 23rd.
Okay. October the
I told him 23rd. I'm gonna be giving you details real soon. Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be downtown or where's it gonna be?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it at Bobby Simmons Club.
Okay. I don't even know where that's
over
at.
there. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is Bobby Simmons got
Yeah,
a club?
Society.
Where's it at?
Yeah, real nice. Yeah, real nice. So I'm gonna do it over there.
Well, I heard you say Bobby Simmons Club, but where is it located?
It's right off Lake Street. I got to get to Cross Street. That's why I said I'm gonna get you the information soon. Yeah.
All right. I came to look, y'all know I talk about the West Side. I came to one of his birthday parties on Madison Street one time, boy. He got me all the way on the West Side. And remember that
was the gold party. That was the gold party. I had the pirates and everything standing at the door. That was the gold party.
Man, I need a special escort to go on the West Side, because as much as I talk about the West Side, boy, somebody gonna be to recognize me and say, "Ain't you the one talking about the West Side?" Oh man, I came in and sat in the back with my back to the wall. Look, his mama was up in there partying, and they were turning up. It was a nice party. It was a good time on Madison. I don't even remember where we was on Madison. I just remember on Madison.
Madison and Costner.
Yeah, man. Oh Lord. I was like, man, if I get out of here, I was like, see, I must love you. I came places I normally don't go, boy. I'm telling you.
Hey, but look, that's K-Town.
Yeah, K-Town.
K-Town safe to come to.
Yeah, I heard you say K-Town what? He killing us with this freeze up now. You said K-Town was what?
I said that's a safe place to be.
Oh, okay. All right. Even now, still?
Yeah.
Okay.
So y'all hit me out there, K-Town.
Boy, you plugging everything. Yeah, he plugging everything. He making sure that everybody know, I'm back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Very informative. I love it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you ain't got nothing else for him, Fiona?
Well, he answered pretty much everything I wanted to know what was next. And you said a lot.
I want you to watch that documentary, and I want y'all to have me back, Dr. Ron.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, look, legitballingrecords.com. Yes, it's scrolling on the screen there. You all can see it. Go over to the website, scroll down, leave your information so you can get on the contact list and check out the documentary. Now, I know you also mentioned before we went live that you wanted to give the information to your manager so that they don't have to bug you. They can reach out to your manager.
Yeah, I definitely Yeah, I definitely wanted to get that information up. It's triple PM GMT6 at Gmail. Y'all can get right in touch with me there. That's triple PM GMT6. I think I should spell it out for y'all. How about that?
Yeah. Is that your phone buzzing?
Yes, yeah, it is. I mean that. I'm sorry about that.
There you go. Because I mean, they didn't hear a word you said.
Yeah, that was it.
Go ahead.
For real?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, let me run that back. Triple PMGM T6 at gmail.com. So that's triple what? TRIPLEPMGM at gmail.com.
Okay. All right.
And I appreciate you guys out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that's
What
your
was the name?
triple
PM
PM
GM
GM.
GM
Yeah. At
T6.
T6 at gmail.com.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now that's to your management. What's her name?
Sarah.
Sarah. Okay, that's Sarah. That's the
Yeah.
person that's handling your contacts,
She handling all the affairs.
all affairs.
Yeah, she handling all the affairs, bookings. I mean everything.
Okay.
Whatever you need, interviews, everything. She putting everything together.
Okay, good. All right. So I know that you have had a history in your life. You know, we got about about 8 minutes left in the show. So what are you looking forward to the most with all that you do? Because you stay busy. Now, most people don't know this about you. I know this because I've been hanging around you for a while. What is it that you're looking most in your creative arsenal the most to doing? What's exciting you the most? What are you geeked about the most? You know.
Geeked about the most, almost these different businesses run that I'm pairing up with. I just want to pair up with more because I always was taught that 10% of 10 businesses you got 100 of them. So I get my 100% out of that way. You know what I mean? But just successful businesses and everything, I just want to keep going with it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just setting them up and running.
Okay. All right. So you excited about everything.
Oh man, I'm trying to tell you, I'm ready to go. I'm
You
ready to
say you ready to
go.
go.
Hey, Ron, yeah, the visual board is so big, Ron. I got things to do because it's a life I want to live, and it's going to take this to do it. So you know what I mean? I'm on the go. I'm ready.
He said vision board. Man, did you just say vision board?
Yes, he did.
You hear that? My
And
Yes,
vision
he
board.
did.
Yes.
so
It's
you
real big,
so
Ron.
you trying to tell me one of the biggest hip hop moguls on the West Side or in Chicago started from the West Side, got a vision board?
Yeah, he ain't just got a vision board. He got a vision.
All right now. Now that look, that's a gold nugget. Because you know what? And
Mm-hmm.
I tell you why. Okay, let me just, break that down just a little bit if you don't mind. Some people, when they see artists, hip hop, R&B, no matter what they are, jazz, gospel, they think they just walk up to the mic and start, letting their, God-given talent pour out of them without knowing what's next or what should be going on around them while they're doing what they're doing. But the fact that you, a successful legend, and I keep calling you a legend because you have accomplished so much in your young life. You know, notice how I slid young life in there.
Yeah, hey, Ron, I started young, Ron. I started young, Ron.
But to
Hey,
understand,
Ron.
yes, you gotta have a vision. You gotta have a plan. You gotta know what's on first, what's on second, what's on third, what's on fourth, what the steps are to be able to achieve success on whatever level that you want to achieve it on. You just
Mhm.
cannot, walk up and say, okay, I'm going to sing and then the whole world is going to throw me money. That ain't how it works.
Yeah,
You got to
yeah.
have a plan. And then you got to have a team to help you achieve the plan, and that's most important. Like I told y'all in the documentary, he had lawyers, and he had other team members, then he had the support of his family. He had an organization, that was, very much a part of his successes, plural. So, thank you for saying that, man, because people need to hear stuff like that,
Yeah.
that you
Yeah,
gotta.
and I got it for them too, Ron. Because the thing about it is, even with their website, the legit balling website, after a while, I'm gonna just be putting sections on there where folks can come and watch me, and I can tell them a thing or two about what they got going on with this music business. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And what they up against. You know what I mean? I mean, just information I'm gonna have for them, where they can go check it out.
That's what's up, man. I love it. I love it, man. Thank
Yeah,
you for coming on, bro. I
man.
love you,
Thank
man.
you for
I
having
pick. Look, I pick on you, man, because I can. You know, don't send nobody to my house, man. Okay, because he do know where I live. Okay. Yeah.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
man, that's what's up. Look,
Fiona, check it out now, Fiona.
I
yes,
will. Did you have to tell me the name of it? That's what I was going to ask.
the legit balling
It's,
record.
it's,
And
it's
the
the name
documentary.
of the documentary is called White Lines.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they my lines. I'm talking. I narrated it myself, so you got white lines.
Gotcha.
Oh my goodness. Well, look, man, we got about 3 minutes to get out of here. Let me just invite everybody to go over to my website, ask-dr-ron.com. Please scroll up to the top, check out my YouTube channel link, subscribe. We will be posting this video on the YouTube channel. Give me about an hour, it will be up there. And then you can go check out some of the other videos that we have up there. Scroll down on the website, check out all of our vendors, all of our advertisers. Without them, we would not be able to do what we do here. We appreciate each and every person for tuning in and being a part of what we do here at the Ask Dr. Ron show. We've got, future shows coming up that are going to be just as outstanding. Next week we're going to have an outstanding guest. We're going to have a Chicago actress who's been on the sitcom Chicago Med, Miss Trina Love. She's going to be with us. You know Trina Love, James?
No, I don't know.
See, now you got to tune in and watch.
I'll be here.
There you go.
I'll be here.
There you go. Look, hey, look, just check out all of the vendors, everything that we got going on. Check us out on Thursdays. We'll be broadcasting on Thursdays with Five Guys and You, another talk show we do. We need your support. Please like and share. Now, James, since you're our guest, what would you like to leave with the audience before you get out of here on this week?
What I like to leave them with. LegitBallingRecords.com. I want everybody to have a blessed week. I want you guys to have a blessed week and love and love and love.
All right.
Love thy neighbors. That's what I want to say.
Amen.
And enjoy the evening, people.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Miss Fiona, welcome back. We missed you, sweetheart. What do you have that you want to leave with the people on this week before we get out of here?
Mr. Frazier, I love your energy. That was awesome. Last week was a piece of reality. So for me, I would just say live one day at a time and keep smiling and stay positive.
Amen.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, look,
Yes.
I appreciate you guys. Let me throw this up right quick. This is our contribution page. Donations are all received. We need you all to support There are locations here where you can make donations through Zelle, PayPal, Cash App, whichever your flavor. We will put your money to good use. You all stick around and stay and enjoy. Watch this over and over again. We need your support. So see y'all next week.